I am looking at ways that we can make sure that you get the drugs to your children that you need in the way that we did manage to, and we got it through, and to over 20 children before the 1st of November.
The problem is the law was changed on the 1st of November and not one new NHS prescription has been issued.
They gave us a licence in October, and then on October 31st the guidelines came out from the BPNA, and on the 1st of November our doctor refused to prescribe.
There's guidance from the British Paediatric Neurology Association which says that there's no evidence that medical cannabis is safe for use in epilepsy. That's wrong. There's loads of evidence throughout the world.
Since we started the full extract cannabis oil, she now is doing a full day. She doesn't need a wheelchair when we take her out.
You've got a father who wants to see appropriate care for his daughter, and I as a legislator want to make sure we can make that possible.
What we're doing here today is bringing the families together so parliamentarians can see for themselves and hear from themselves the passion that parents have that they need medical cannabis. We thought we'd won in November, we changed the law, now we need to get the medics to actually do their bit.
The official advice I get, right, is that there's nothing to do. You don't have, as Secretary of State, you do not have the power in this area. Don't go to the meeting, just keep your head down. But I've heard enough to know that something's got to change.
We need this action now. Our children haven't got the luxury of time to be waiting for double-blind trials to happen.
It's just immensely frustrating and actually rather heartbreaking when you see that their lives are being put at risk by prejudice, conservatism with a small c. It's totally unnecessary, particularly as Parliament has now passed judgment on this matter.
The House has quite clearly taken a decision, wants it to happen, and we want to see some action to follow the words.
As Secretary of State, I don't have the legal powers to overrule those clinical decisions, but what I do have is the ability to make sure that the right questions are asked and the right evidence is brought to bear, and that's what I'm going to do.
Matt Hancock did speak to me and he did say, please pass all of your information on, and he will look at it and he will deal with it.
This could be a whole new life for my daughter. If something happens with this, which I'm hoping it will, then this could be a whole new future for her.